Good morning guys, and welcome back to another video here from another beautiful day in Puebla. Once again, we're gonna eat our way through this food city. There's no doubt this is a food city, and there are still some things that I have yet to try here, so we're gonna try them all out in today's video. I'm super excited, but we're gonna head to a market right now and see what we can get to eat. First stop of the day, we've come to the Cinco de Mayo market, obviously named after the big celebration. But this market is supposed to be famous for tamales. I've heard that their tamales here are amazing. I've just come to this little stall. There's like no sign, no name. I don't even know what the name is. But we got the traditional breakfast here, which is tamales plus atole. But this is my first time trying atole. It's like a drink made of corn, so I'm very excited to see what it tastes like. Let's go ahead and try out the drink first. First off, that is so thick. It's almost like a really thick custardy soup. But the taste, it tastes like sweet corn. It literally tastes like sweet corn. And I'm usually not a fan of corn, but this drink is amazing. It's got a bit of a taste like an horchata, but it's like a more cornier horchata, if that makes sense. But the texture, super thick, nice, and the best part is it's warm for breakfast. Anyways, let's go ahead and try the tamale. We've got a pork tamale. You can see it's a little bit of the red on the outside, a little bit of a red sauce. But I mean, a lot of people come here. When I was walking by earlier, this whole place was packed. And people also come and take things to go. So I'm assuming this place is pretty good. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get a little bite of the tamale. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh wow. Here's the thing. Usually when I get tamale, I have to add a lot of salsa to make it spicy. But this one, oh my god. It's just, it hits you. The red sauce is super spicy, and I haven't gotten any pork yet, but it is amazingly spicy. It's like pretty spicy. I'm gonna get another bite, see if I can get a bit of that pork. Oh, I think they have pepper and chili in here. Now, that salsa is just delicious. It's so spicy, so good. And like I said, the tamale, it's very crumbly. It's nice and soft. Like I said, it's almost like a Chinese rice dumpling because you've got that wrapping on the outside, that's starch, and you've got whatever it is on the inside. But the salsa, absolutely incredible. Mixed with this atole, which is like a sweet, warm drink. This is how breakfast is done here in Mexico, and there's a reason why so many Mexicans, so many locals here from Puebla come here to get a tamale and an atole for breakfast. 20 pesos for a tamale and a drink. Amazing prices. I think that might be the cheapest tamale I've had here in Mexico, but absolutely incredible. The price is just so affordable. All right, I saw some old grandmothers making some stews. Obviously, you gotta go try that out. Next stop of the day, we've come to a grandma's stall. It's known as Fonda Silvia, and there's literally just pots and pots of stew just laid out here. She's got mole, she's got other things, but I saw something that's so unique. It's called pipián verde, and I've never had it before. I don't even know what pipián is. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. It's like this green sauce, but it's pretty thick. Remember, there's a chicken leg inside, and obviously she put some rice on the side. It looks amazing. So let's go ahead and try out that green sauce. Oh wow. It's so many things. It's spicy, it's herby, but it's like kind of a little bit oily. But there's so many things going on, but it's so simple. The main thing you get here is that you know it's slow cooked for a very long time. It's not very hard or like strong flavors. It's soft, mellow flavors that have just been cooked out for a very long time in that stew. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, first off, I need to try the rice because I've been shocked by rice here in Puebla. Let's go ahead and try this rice out. It's actually quite wet. The rice that she has, she put a lot of like sauce inside it, so it's actually a bit of a wet rice, but I love it. The flavor is nice. It's got a little like a tomatoey flavor to it. Not very spicy, but absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and try the chicken. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some of that chicken, and then I'm gonna get it in that sauce. Really try and get it with the sauce in there. Get some rice with it. Oh, this is gonna be the absolute perfect bite right here. Let's go ahead and try this out. That's just comfort food. That's grandmother's cooking right there. You know grandma made this. This is so exceptionally good. Amazing. I mean, she's just right here making her stews, cooking stuff for people to come by. And I don't know how long she's been doing it, but I can absolutely tell she has tons and tons of experience. It's my first time trying pipián verde, and I have to say, absolutely amazing. A thumbs up from me. Again, another delicious meal here in Puebla. I mean, that was 55 pesos, but just really, really delicious. All right, I'm pretty stuffed, so I think it'll be a while before we eat again. Well, I obviously was just kidding about the not eating soon part because I just passed by a stall serving pancakes, and there are a lot of these stalls actually around the market, and I knew I had to get it. I got it with cajeta, so what he does is put a layer of cajeta on top, then condensed milk, and then sugar. It's a recipe for diabetes, but this is not a food and health channel. This is a food and enjoy your life channel. So, we're gonna go ahead and try this out. It's got all the basic ingredients. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Oh wow, cajeta is one of the best things I've had in Mexico, and putting that on a pancake is just amazing. Obviously you can taste that melted butter. It's so unhealthy. Sprinkles give it a nice sweetness, so does the condensed milk, but the pancake itself is really nice and bouncy. It's really spongy. That's actually gotta be one of the best pancakes I've ever had. It's not too toasty, it's the perfect amount, and it's nice and bouncy, and I love that sort of bouncy texture on the inside. That is a really good pancake. I did not expect to find a good pancake here in Puebla, but that's exceptional. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna eat anything anytime soon, so I'll see you guys when we eat again. First stop for dinner tonight, yes, the sun has set, it's already dinner time, is El Mesón de Don Pancho. Now the main reason I came here is because they have something called Chile en Nogada, which is a traditional, very common dish here in Puebla, and because we're in season I have to try it out. But it comes with the soup, so the soup is like the first course. So I'm just going to show you guys briefly. It's a chicken soup. I think it's going to be pretty simple. Let's just first try out the soup by itself. Very clear, like it's very smooth. Gracias. We got some tortillas later for the chile en nogada, but no, the soup is super clear. It's just very simple. I think I'm gonna add more of the onions and the peppers to give it more flavor, because this literally has like almost no flavor to it. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna try a piece of the chicken as well. Let's go ahead and try this out. Yeah, it's very clear. It's very bland. There's like not much seasoning. There's not much flavor. It's simple. It's good. It's hearty. There's just not much flavor to it. But don't worry. I'll show you guys the second course when the chile en nogada comes out, because that's the main reason we came here. Well, I am happy to announce that the chile en nogada has arrived. This is one of the most famous dishes here in Puebla. It's like a must try. And the thing is, it's only from like July to September or even August. So it's not around for a very long time. It's only a period of time in Puebla where you can try it. Why is this so good? Well, it's a chili, it's a stuffed chili, fried, and then they've got like a walnut cream sauce topped with pomegranate seeds. And there's bread too, but it's like a walnut cream sauce with pomegranate and cilantro on top. It's very hard to make. It takes a very, very long time to make, but it is absolutely apparently worth it. I'm gonna just go ahead, I'm gonna dig in, I'm gonna cut off a piece. Oh, this looks amazing. I mean, it is just stuffed. It's stuffed with meat, it's stuffed with spices, it's just stuffed with a lot of things. And we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. That is amazing. To begin with, it's very, very sweet. It's almost like a Christmassy dessert, is the best way I can describe it. Now, the chili, it's fried, but because it's doused in that sauce, the actual batter is not that crispy anymore. It becomes really soft and solid. But inside, you can tell there's apple. You've got meat, but it's got like this sort of like cinnamon spices taste to it that makes it kind of sweet, actually. It's like a very, very sweet dish. I'm just gonna try the sauce out by itself because I'm curious whether it's the sweetness is coming from the sauce or the actual fruits that are inside the chili. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, no, the sauce is sweet. The sauce is like a walnut cream spices sauce. If you don't like sweetness in your food, then this is definitely not for you. But it's so interesting because this sweetness is a natural, like fruity sweetness that works so well with the savory fried chili and the savory meat. The flavors just work for this. I mean, at first when I tried it, I was like, this is interesting. But as I bit more and you know, chewed and swallowed, I get it. Like it works. It's so unique. It's so amazing. But this is something that you can only find here in Puebla, and it is just absolutely exceptional. I mean, overall, the combination, it's a combination. The sauce itself is kind of sweet. Like, you could make that into a dessert just by itself, the sauce. But it's that chili with the meat inside, that flavoring, that seasoning on the inside, that really sets it apart. Wow, I'm very impressed. This is actually a pretty expensive dish, but absolutely worth it. The set together is 180 pesos, so it's not cheap. But definitely, when you're here in Puebla, and if you're in season, you've got to try this out. That has got to be, without a doubt, one of the most interesting things I've ever had. It's so sweet, like it could almost be a dessert. But then you've got a savory meat inside, you've got a chili. It's quite confusing if you eat it for the first time. I won't say that I'm the biggest fan of it, but it's also very interesting and it's not bad. So I would say give it a try, but it just keep in mind it's gonna be very, very sweet. All right, let's go get some, you know, deep fried street food, something that's gonna make my tongue go, okay, this is savory again. All right, just a couple blocks away, it's a main street, it's busy, it's packed, there's lots of people. But we've come to a place known as Chalupas Carmen, they're right here on the street. And obviously, before I go and leave Puebla, I've got to get more chalupas. They're just like the best thing I've had here in Puebla. So we got an order of chalupas. These are cheaper, these are only 15 pesos for one order. I'm just gonna go ahead and try this out. Alright, this is probably, again, really, really good, but it's a little bit different from the one I had yesterday. The one yesterday was a little bit softer, but it had more of the sort of fiery flavor from the pan. This doesn't have that flavor, but it's actually crispier. It's like almost more deep fried. I don't know how it's happened, but it's just as good. It's just a little bit different. But at the end of the day, it's still a chalupa. It's still deep fried goodness. That was the green one I just tried. Let's go ahead and try the red one. Same thing here. I prefer the red ones here. It's got like a tomatoey salsa sauce to it, which I absolutely love. But once again, chalupas are just amazing. It's an absolute must try here in Puebla. I would dare to say that it's my favorite thing to eat here in Puebla. And this, from a different stall, but still just as delicious. All right, it's super busy. There's a lot of people walking around, so I'm gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna go see if we can get some dessert.
Gaznate.
Gaznate.
Sí, sabe sabroso, es crujiente.
¿Qué es dentro? ¿Es crema?
Merengue.
Merengue.
Sabroso.
Bueno, dame uno. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
15.
All right, well, after looking around, we bumped into an old man who was selling these things, which I absolutely wanted to try before I leave Puebla. This is a gaznate. A gaznate, G-A-Z-N-A-T-E. And it's really interesting. It's like kind of like an Italian cannoli, but it's stuffed with merengue cream on the inside. It's crispy on the outside. Let's go ahead and try this out. That is super interesting. The thing about it is that the crispy crust on the outside, it's actually a bit savory, a little bit salty. The inside, that merengue cream is nice and sweet and soft. But the outside texture, I never thought the outside texture would actually be that salty. I thought it would be more like, you know, like a nice, maybe even fluffy or bouncy, with maybe a little bit more dough inside, sort of crust with a little bit of sugar, but no. That's actually really, really salty. I did not expect that at all. Wow, absolutely amazing. Gaznate, first time trying it in Puebla, and absolutely amazing. All right, anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. It has been an exceptional food day. We've eaten so much delicious food, and I finally managed to cross off Chile and Nogada off my bucket list, my food bucket list. But I mean, obviously those chalupas earlier and the tamales for breakfast, the stews and everything. Just exceptional. Puebla is without a doubt a food city, and I'm going to continue eating my way through Mexico. We're leaving Puebla, but don't worry, there's going to be a lot more food to come in the next place we're going to, and I'm excited to share with you guys all. So make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.